I'm Josie. I'm so glad to have you tonight. I'll be your guide for this yoga sculpt practice. So let's go ahead and get started. At the back of the mat, come into child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, knees apart. And then sit up. Before we get into our child's pose, let's all press play on the playlist together. This way we have the same music going. So the playlist is called New Year, New Sculpt. We're going to be retiring that one today. All right, ready, set, 3, 2, 1, press play. And when you're ready, settle in, child's pose. As you rest here in child's pose, let your forehead sink into the mat. And with each breath, feel your chest expanding down onto the mat. Notice how the breath changes now that you've come into this resting place on your mat. What kind of thoughts and sensations come up when you've arrived? That's your why. That's why you show up every time onto the mat. And that's your foundation for the practice. Maybe it's the breath and the power that it brings. Maybe it's the movement, the moving meditation that clears your mind. Whatever your why is, root down with that throughout the practice. Let's take 2 more breaths here, big and full. Expand through your chest, lift through your belly. Exhale, draw it all back in and down. 1 more breath like that. Know that you can return to child's pose anytime you'd like to find rest. When you're ready, come into tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, scoop your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Notice how the wrists and hands are feeling today. Then if you'd like, you can bring in movement like cow-cat stretches. Inhale, cow, lift your heart and tail. Exhale, angry cat, push into the earth, lift your middle back into the sky. 1 more round of breath. Return to tabletop, and then take like another handprint forward. Tuck your toes. Let's move into our first downward facing dog. Just like you did in your tabletop, anchor down firmly through your hands. They are your foundation. Then as you push into the earth, take lift up through your tailbone. Maybe there's movement here. Connect that movement with your breath. 1 more big breath in. 1 more full exhale. Bend your knees, draw your chest toward them. Inhale, come forward, high plank. And bring your shoulders past your wrists. Look forward. Big breath in, draw your belly up toward your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take that 1 more time, breath to movement. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Exhale, press back down dog. Inhale, look forward, rise to your toes. On your exhale, step or walk to the top of your mat. Take several breaths here in this first downward facing dog of the practice. Yeah, beautiful release. As you rock your weight forward into your toes, tilt your tailbone to the sky. Take a big breath in through your nose. Sigh it out. Bend your knees a lot. Slowly rise to stand. Maybe you come to standing Shavasana. Maybe you sweep your arms up to mountain pose. On your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Lift your heart into your thumbs. Soften your gaze down to your fingertips or close your eyes if that's comfortable. Take this opportunity, breathe in the rich breath, this divine wind. Anchor down through your feet, your connection to the ancient earth. And remember your foundation, what brings you to the mat time after time. It's what grounds you. Stay connected to that throughout the practice, especially at the points of intensity and the challenges when we want to give up. Remember why you showed up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release your hands down by your side. Let's flow. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Maybe the gaze follows. Push your hips forward. On your exhale, cactus your arms. Let's warm up the spine. Open your chest for a baby back bend. Maybe your head drops back if your neck allows it. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up. Feel your ribs drawing in. On your exhale, dive down. Keep your core strong for stability in the lower back. Inhale, flat back. So your hands can hover over the mat. Maybe the hands are at the shins or the tops of your thighs. As you breathe here, squeeze your shoulder blades together and draw them down your back. Roll your weight into your toes. One more inhale as you look forward. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Sweep your arms overhead. On your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Let's flow that a few times, breath to movement, just to warm up the body a little more. Inhale, mountain pose. On your exhale, fold forward, keeping the length in your spine as you dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high plank. From your high plank, lower onto the knees, and then lower down all the way to the belly. Come to the tops of your feet. Inhale, baby cobra. Keep your gaze down, taking length through the back of your neck. Take one more breath in to lift away. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise through baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, pass through tabletop, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, rise to your toes. Exhale, step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. On your exhale, fold forward. Breath to movement. Inhale, mountain pose. Fold forward on your exhale, lengthen down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high plank. Lower onto the knees. This time we'll take supported chaturanga. Lower down halfway. Elbows zip into your ribs. Come to the tops of your feet. Inhale, cobra or up dog. If your spine is ready, you can lift your thighs off of the mat. Exhale, pass through tabletop, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Let it go. Inhale, look forward, rise to your toes. Exhale, step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, mountain pose. Let's take it down. Exhale, standing fold. Flat back on your inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Maybe the knees are off of the mat this time for chaturanga. Option to lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Thighs can be on or off the mat. Exhale, downward dog. Strong core to press your tailbone back. Down dog becomes our active resting place in the vinyasa practice. And in this power yoga practice, if at any point down dog doesn't feel like a rest, you can lower onto the knees for tabletop instead. On your inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise to stand, reach overhead, and then grab opposite elbows on your exhale. With a strong foundation through your feet, let's take a side body stretch to the right. Feel the length up and out through the left side. Relax your shoulders down your back. On your inhale, rise through center. Let's take that to the left. On your exhale, reach out. As you press down through your feet, press out through the right hip. Inhale, rise through center. Release the elbows. On your exhale, take a baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose, long spine. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, chair pose, sit back, reach up. Exhale, chair plane, reach back behind you. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Find balance in your right leg. We're lifting the left leg up. Keep this tall spine. We'll just breathe here. Spin your triceps and pinkies in. Find length up, big breath in. Exhale, chair plane, reach back behind you. All right, let's take that to the other side. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, your left leg lifts. Breathe here. Draw your belly in toward your spine. That core engagement is your support in your balance. One more inhale. Exhale, sit back, chair plane. Let's hold here. With your shoulders, relax down your back. Imagine like you could reach your fingertips to the wall behind you. Let's add in a little pulse to that. Imagine like it was your cape flying behind you. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your right leg up. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Take your right leg back. Keeping a bend into your left leg. Bend a little deeper. Reach back behind you. Inhale, warrior 2, rise up. Take up space across your mat. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, side body stretch. Inhale, reverse warrior. Paint the sky with your left hand. Maybe the gaze goes up. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your left leg. Hold here. Now the right leg comes to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, standing forward fold. Let's take that to the left. Sit back. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Reach back behind you. This time the left leg lifts. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Stand tall. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Nice and steady. Kick your left leg back. Reach back behind you. Inhale, warrior 2. Rise up. Reach across your mat. Exhale, extended side angle, side body stretch. Inhale, reverse warrior, radiate back. Maybe the gaze goes up or back. Exhale, low lunge, frame your right leg. Let's hold here, neutral hips. Come to the top of your mat, inhale, halfway lift. Left leg meets the right. Exhale, standing forward fold. Big breath in to rise, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, standing fold, option to swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, take it back. Elbows in toward your ribs, even if you lower all the way down. Inhale, lift your heart, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, rise to your toes. Exhale, step, walk or float forward. Flat back on your inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So we're going to flow that sunbeam out, breath to movement. Always your pace with your breath. Sit back in your seat. Inhale, chair pose, reach up and back. Sit back a little bit more. Exhale, airplane arms. There we go. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Let's lift the left leg first. On your exhale, kick your left leg back, crescent with airplane arms. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Open up across your mat. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, radiate back. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel the arms to frame your right leg. Left leg comes to meet the right at the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Sit back. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Sweep your arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Right leg lifts. Stand tall. Exhale, take it back. Crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Reach across your mat. Exhale, extended side angle. Beautiful flow. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Paint the sky. Exhale, cartwheel the arms to low lunge. Top of your mat on your inhale, flat back. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Take it down on your exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Core strong for support through the shoulders. Core strong for support in your lower back and up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. This is your place to refresh. Remember that the breath is your foundation. It keeps you stable throughout the practice. It brings you back to the present moment. Big breath in through your nose. On your exhale, come forward to high plank. From here, let's walk it out with mountain climbers. Knee to nose. Bring the knee up high. Exhale. We're here for 4. Both sides. 3 more. Both legs. Last 2. Let's do 1 more. Each leg, and then take it to downward facing dog. All right, refreshing breath in through your nose. Out of your mouth, nice and slow. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, rise to your toes. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. On your exhale, let it go. Inhale, flat back, look forward, and then reach for your weights if you have them. We'll incorporate them into this next part of practice. All right, with your hands at heart center, sit back into your chair pose. So when we bring in the weights, the transitions will be through heart center, just to keep the rotator cuffs really safe. All right, on your inhale, press it up, chair pose. On your exhale, bring your hands through heart, kick it back, chair plane. All right, bring your hands through heart. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. On your exhale, take the arms out, lat pull down. All right, nice and strong. Big breath in, mountain pose, reach it back up. On your exhale, bring your hands through heart, sit back, chair plane. All right, now from here we'll work our tricep kickbacks. With the arms extended back, just work the elbow hinge. Extend and bend. All right. Keep your gaze down so there's length through the back of your neck. We're here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Bring your hands through heart. Inhale, mountain pose, spring up. On your exhale, take the arms out, lat pull down. Inhale, mountain pose, bring it up. On your exhale, bring your hands through heart, forward fold. Release your weights. Inhale, flat back. On your exhale, sit back, chair pose. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, chair plane. Now you're moving freely without the weights. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left leg up. And let's hold here. Add in a pulse for the left leg, working your hip flexors. Now you can keep your arms extended up. Maybe they come to the hips for support in your balance. All right, nice and tall, nice and strong. All right, keep on breathing. We're here for 8, 7, 6, crescent lunge in 4, 3, 2, kick it back to crescent lunge with airplane arms. On your inhale, rise up, warrior two. Follow your breath, your peace. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. This time straighten your front leg, reach back behind you. Exhale, low lunge, frame your right leg, hold here. We're spring forward, keep your left leg lifted, grounded airplane. Add in a little pulse up through your heel. We're here for 4, 3, 2, lower it down, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane, sweep it back. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, right leg lifts. Stand tall and add in the pulse. Feel free to take on any variation for the arms. Yes, where's your foundation? Focus there. We pulse for 8, 7, 6. Crescent lunge in 4, 3, 2. Kick the right leg back, crescent with airplane arms. On your inhale, rise up, warrior two. Reach across your mat. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. This time straighten your front leg, reach back behind you. Exhale, low lunge, frame your left leg. Inhale, grounded airplane, kick your right heel to the sky. Add in a pulse. Now with your gaze lifted, your core is strong, just like in halfway lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg meets the left. This time we grab for our weights. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane, kick it back. Inhale, low chair, sink down and push your weights out in front of you. All right, let's breathe here. One more inhale. On your exhale, lower your weights in front of you and lower into boat pose. All right, beautiful transitions, guys. All right, so when we land in boat pose, wherever you are, keep your chest lifted. So whether the toes are down or they're lifted, whether the hands are behind the knees or extended, the chest is open for space to breathe. All right, so standing nice and tall in boat, we'll take one more inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands right onto the mat beside your hips, and then we'll lower down for low boat. Hover your heels, hover your shoulder blades off of the mat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Press your heels forward. Inhale, high boat. Rise up. Exhale, low boat. One more time. Big breath in. Exhale, low boat and hold. We're here for 2. And last breath. Big breath in. Reach overhead. Full body stretch. On your exhale, hug your knees into your chest. All right, so we're moving into bicycle crunches. Release your knees and then twist to the knee. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through center. Let's speed that up. Twist and center. Exhale, twist and center. So now you can keep the knees together as you twist, or you can extend the leg for more of a twist. All right, keep your chest lifted, elbows out. Exhale as you twist. Now challenge yourself to keep your knee in line with your hip. So you're lifting your elbow up toward your knee rather than bringing your knee in to meet your elbow. Yes, beautiful alignment. Looking strong. Exhale as you twist. Let's go for one more on each side. Exhale, twist it out. Return back to center, lower onto your back and hug your knees in. Big breath in. Long exhale. We're moving into plank pose. So if you'd like, you can rock and roll the length of your spine, make it through. You can take a few stops there. From your plank pose, find downward facing dog. Yeah, so that's the fun part of your home practice. If you've got the music going and you feel the music changing, maybe this is where you turn it up. You say, Alexa, turn that beat up. Maybe you start twerking in down dog. I won't tell anyone. On your inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to the top of your mat. Let's find chair pose. All right, so we're coming into this seated position for real. This is the time where we want to turn up that music. So you'll feel that intensity, and we also start to have a little more fun. All right. So as you pulse in your chair, bring your weight back into your heels, little movements. Option to take your arms out or they come down by your side. Little pulses. All right, singles in 4, 3, 2, single squats. Lower, down, and up. Down, and up. Down, exhale, squeeze your glutes as you rise. So press through your heel as you rise. Send the exhale out of your mouth. The breath control or pranayama is changing. Down, exhale, squeeze. And up, lower, down. Last 2. And 1. Let's move back into our pulses. Little movements. All right, so we're going to challenge the feet a little bit. So as we pulse it here, lift your right heel up. Stack your ankle right over your toes. Little movements as you squat low. Feel it here. Last 4, 3, 2. Let's switch it out. All right. Feel that bend in your knee, bringing a little bit of pressure into the foot. If there's any pain, you can skip the toe lifts. We're here for 4, 3, 2. All right, let's alternate. Pulse it here and switch it to the left. Pulse to the right and switch to the left. Maybe your arms are out. Little movements. Option to alternate. All right, woo, feel the burn. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Finish off in singles. Last 4, 3, singles, and 2. And 1. Take it to single squats. Lower, down. All right. Count it out. Last 2. Last 1. Come back to stillness. Maybe you sway it out. Yeah, maybe stillness is not in the works for you right now. Come back to your breath. Ooh. Oh, empty. Stop. Uh-oh. Wow, all right, so we've got something major. Let's do this. So as we move in, maybe you need to grab a sip of water. I just lost both my contacts. That's how much we're partying, you guys. I don't even know how I'm going to make it home. All right, but I know that we're here now, and this is what we're flowing into. Now that we've strengthened the body, let's continue our flow. On your inhale, reach up, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane, reach back behind you. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your right knee up. Add in a pulse. 4, 3, 2, crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2, rise up, reach across your mat. Exhale, extended side angle. On your exhale, bend your elbow, point it up to the sky. Big breath in, open up through your chest. Exhale, rotate down, bring your elbow to the inside of your knee. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rotate down. Big inhale, press your elbow to the sky. Exhale, rotate down. One more time like that. Big breath in. Exhale, rotate down. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg as you reach up and back. Maybe this back hand comes to your lower back. On your exhale, cartwheel the arms to low lunge. Let's hold here. Now coming to the top of your mat, let's move into grounded airplane. Grab for your weights out in front of you. Pulse up through your heel. Little movements. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your weights. Come to stand to one-legged mountain pose. Hug your right knee into your chest. Exhale, eagle pose. Take your right leg over your left. Right arm comes under your left, eagle arms. As you sink low, feel the strength through your left ankle and foot. Your foundation is strong, even in those little muscles and bones. Take one more round of breath here, squeezing through the thighs as you sink low. Inhale, chair pose. Sit back, unwind, and reach up. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. This time the left leg lifts. Add in a pulse. 4, 3, 2, kick it back, rounded or airplane in your crescent. There we are. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior 2, reach across your mat. Exhale, extended side angle, side body stretch. Then take a bend into that top arm or top elbow. On your inhale, point it up to the sky. Maybe it reaches back. On your exhale, rotate down. Kiss the elbow to the inside of your right knee. Inhale, open up. Feel the rotation through your spine. Exhale, rotate down. Inhale, open up. Point your elbow to the sky. Exhale, rotate down. One more round of breath. Keep it long and steady, moving with intention. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg, reach up and back. Maybe you reach your left hand to your lower back in a half bind. On your exhale, gently unwind, cartwheel the arms. Frame your right leg. Spring forward. Maybe you grab for your weights. You can hold on to the head of the weight, using them like you use blocks. Add in the pulse through your left heel. One more big breath in, reach your left heel up. On your exhale, rise up. One more round of breath, nice and steady. Remember your foundation. Exhale, eagle pose. Take your left leg over the right. Squeeze your thighs together and guide your left arm under your right. Find a moment of strength and stillness. As you squeeze the thighs together, bend into your standing leg to strengthen your foot and ankle. Gently unwind. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, mountain pose, spring up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Elbows pin into your ribs, even if you lower all the way down. Take your pace. All right. On your inhale, lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Grab for your weights. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up. On your exhale, take your arms down by your side. With your palms facing in, we'll take neutral variation for bicep curls. Exhale as you lift and lower. Exhale up and down. And lower. Exhale, lift and down. Last 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Take the arms overhead. Exhale, lower your arms down. Release your weights. Step back and take your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. On your exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through low lunge. Grab for your weights. Hands through heart. When you're ready, inhale to crescent lunge. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, take your hands down by your side, this time with hammer curls, palms facing forward, open through your chest, big breath in. Exhale as you curl. Lower down and curl. Stamp through your left foot, keeping you strong. Your foundation is your stability. Down, exhale, lift. Last 2. Last one. Turn your palms in. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms overhead. Exhale, take it down, hands to frame your front leg. On your inhale, sweep your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. On your exhale, bring your knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, come forward to high plank. Lower onto the knees. On your exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga push-ups. Push away. Lower down, push away. So we're moving right into our push-up series. Lower down halfway, exhale to push away. Oh, I can't see you guys anymore. I see y'all moving though. I know you got those push-ups going. So whether you're holding your plank pose or you're working every single push-up, you're working the deltoids, the top of your shoulders. So feel free to take your pace with your breath. And remember that a strong core is support in your push-up. We're here for 4 more. 3 more, look forward. Last 2. Last 1. All right, let's lower right down onto the elbows for elbow plank. Lift your knees off of the ground and zip your belly button up and toward your spine. Now with your gaze forward, there's length out through the crown of your head. All right, continue to push through your elbows so your middle back lifts up into the ceiling. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Last breath here. Lower the knees, lower to your belly, and then bring your palms right under your shoulders. It's a Monday. I don't think I want to move from here, but we're supposed to go into the next push-up series. When you're ready, push away. Let's go for it. Lower down, exhale, push. We can make it through, y'all. We are tough. Every exhale pushes you up. Lower down, down. Yes, I won't let you down. We can do this. Exhale, press. I appreciate y'all keeping your camera on to motivate each other. We're in this together. Lower down, exhale, press. Here we go. Last 2. Last 1. Elbow plank. Let's return there to a place of stillness and strength. Lift your hips in line with the rest of your body and push your middle back into the ceiling. You can always work your plank pose with the knees up or down. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Commit to it. Last full breath. And then with steadiness, lower all the way onto your belly. If it feels good, you can take your arms down to the side and bring your cheek to the mat. Rest before we move. Like the last third of the class. Notice that breath and rest is a moment to refuel. On your inhale, bring your chin through center. On your exhale, bring the opposite cheek to the mat. All right. On your next inhale, bring your chin through center. On your exhale, plant your palms into the mat right under your shoulders. Tuck your toes and rise up through plank pose to downward facing dog. So we'll practice those chaturanga push-ups a couple times at your pace with your breath. On your inhale, ripple forward, high plank, bringing your shoulders past your toes. On your exhale, lower down halfway chaturanga. Option to lower to the knees. Press up into high plank. We're skipping up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And you can take as much time as you'd like in between and down dog. Inhale, high plank, come forward. Exhale, chaturanga push-up. Push away on your inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay and rest here as long as you'd like. Return to the flow when you're ready. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, push up. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you want to go for it one more time, give it a try. Inhale, high plank, come forward, gazing past your fingertips. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down halfway, option to lower to the knees. Inhale, push all the way up through high plank, down dog on an exhale. All right, big breath in. Exhale, high plank, come forward. With your weight in your left hand, on your inhale, come to side plank. Open up. Extend your right hand up to the sky like you were trying to shake hands with a cloud. Take a big breath in, and then lower your left knee onto the mat on your exhale. So from here, with our top hand lifted, we're working our side bend. You can always bring a weight if you'd like, so bring that accessibly out in front of you. Big breath in. Exhale, lift the top leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Exhale as you lift. So if you'd like, you can reach overhead, add in a side crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lift. And then if you'd like, you can bring in that hand weight. Down, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale. Now if you're going to use the weight, just be mindful it is a weight. So you want to move and hold with mindful movements. Down, exhale, lift. Down. Let's work here for 4 more breaths. Big inhale. Last 2. Last 1. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Feel free to take some movement, a moment to transition to downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, come forward. This time keep your weight into your right hand, open up to side plank. Push into that hand as you lift up through your hips. Big breath in. On your exhale, lower your right knee onto the mat. And then if you used a weight on the other side, you might want to keep it close by if you're going to reach for it this time. Take a big inhale, reach overhead to stretch. Exhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, lift. Well, this is the left leg, actually. Exhale, lift. So maybe you take that side crunch. Exhale, bringing your elbow to crunch down. Exhale, lift and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Option for a weight. Just be mindful of your movements when you're using the weight. Be conscious of your transitions. Exhale, lift and lower. Exhale up. Forceful breath. Exhale up. Feel the burn. It's a small group of muscles there in the outer hip. Feel that instant burn. Love it. You are alive. Last 4. Last 3. Tabletop in 2. Last 1. And release to tabletop. Feel free to take some movements. Have a moment. Do your thing before we make our way lying on our back. Take your time and be mindful of the way your body is responding to the movement. What does it need in this moment? Let's take 4 more breaths in your movement or your stillness. Beautiful work, friends. We've got one more exercise we'll take lying on our back. So it's kind of like our cool down. But there will be another cool down, I promise you. So bring the weights alongside your mat. We're coming to lie on our back and we'll do some chest press. All right, once you're reclined, fix your bun if you need to do that. Grab for your hand weights. We'll start with a chest press. So with your weights right at your chest, your palms are facing in. Big breath in to prepare. Exhale as you press it up. Slowly lower. Exhale, press up and lower. So you're really firm through your shoulder blades as you press them into the ground. And then maybe there's a tilt in your lower back as you engage your lower belly. Exhale, press and lower. Nice and slow. Lower down. One more time. Option to speed it up. Exhale, press it up, lower down. Exhale, press. Press, lower, up, down. Last 8, 7. Last 4, 3, last 2. And 1, lower your weights right onto your hips. So from here, we'll move into our bridge pose. Press firmly through the bottoms of your feet. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift your hips nice and slow. Slowly lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Low, lift and lower. And lower. As you lift, squeeze your glutes. Press through your inner thighs. Lift and lower. Option to speed that up. Lift up, lower halfway. Lift halfway. So as we lower halfway, the lower body never touches the mat. Lift and lower halfway. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, holding and 4, 3, holding and 2, and 1, hold it here. Bring your hands to your shoulders, second set of shoulder press. Lift, lower, press, and down. So we're still in bridge. Press through your heels as your hips lift up. Squeeze through your glutes, work it here. Up and down, lift and lower. Lift your chest up. Balance on the tops of your shoulder blades. Up, down, lift and lower. Keep breathing. Stay focused. We're almost through. 8 more. 7. Last 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Lower down. All right, so if you'd like, you can isolate the body parts and the different exercise. If you'd like, we'll work that together. Lower down. Bridge and chest press. Inhale, lower both. Exhale, bridge and chest. And lower. Ooh, that's tough. For me, it's the coordination more than like the physical aspect. Don't think about it, just move. There's nothing else to think about. Focus the mind. Focus it here. Press and lower. And lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Last 2. Last 1. Now that your spine is firmly planted, release your weights far away from you. Knock your knees in, let your feet fall out. I offer you a moment of stillness here, but if movement calls to you instead, you can certainly take that. Come back to your foundation. Physically, here in this moment, you're rooted into the earth. Your shoulder blades, your head, and your sacrum, that large bony plate at the lower back, is firmly grounded into the earth. But mentally, emotionally, what is your foundation? And what roots you into this yoga practice? Were you able to connect with that why today? Were you able to move joyfully? Were you able to breathe with intention? Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself some love. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, drop your knees out to the left, supine twist. And from here, take care that your knees are stacked so the lower back is in line. As you rotate, maybe you anchor down through your right shoulder. Feel free to move the limbs in any way that feels full and expansive. Take another full breath here. On your inhale, bring your knees back through center. Exhale, drop them out to the right. Then if you'd like, you can take any shapes with the limbs, whatever feels good on the spine tonight. Another full breath here. On your inhale, return back to center, neutral spine. Then hug your knees into your chest on your exhale. Before moving into our final resting pose, Shavasana, ask yourself if there's anything that you need to complete your physical practice. So, following such a vigorous and really strong and powerful, intense yang practice, your body might be responding with different needs. So, in this moment, if you want to sit up and take some seated stretches, if you need a hip opener or a spinal strengthener or a forward fold, whatever your body is asking for, be gentle and take care to listen to what it is that you need for this moment. And go ahead and take it. Thank you for sharing your practice. When you're ready, when your physical practice is complete, give your knees a hug. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, gently release, corpse pose. Take your feet out a little bit wider than your hips. Stamp your shoulder blades into the mat and then take your arms out wide. Imagine you were laying in the snow. And the snow is firm, but it's fluffy. And the more you let go, the more you sink in. Slowly start to reconnect with your physical body. And just start by deepening your breath. With each inhale, feel your belly lifting up and expanding down toward the ground. Gently release your belly down on your exhale. On your inhale, expand the belly up, fill out through your lower back. On your exhale, draw your belly down. If you're ready, you can start to welcome in movement in your fingers and toes. Take some wrists and ankle circles. These really mobile joints are often our foundation. So as you move, move with gratitude for what's available today. Then take those wrists and ankle circles in the other direction. Big inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Flash your hands open and closed. On your exhale, roll onto your favorite side. Come back to your intention. What is your foundation? What is the reason why you show up on this yoga mat? Maybe it's your me time. Maybe it's the only time that you really breathe or move joyfully or consciously. When you're ready, press yourself up into a seated position. Know that if you're still lying in your resting place, you can stay right where you are. Once you've come into a seat, relax the shoulders down. Big breath in as you open your heart. On your exhale, bring your hands to heart center, a sign of peace and balance. Thank you for trusting me as your guide today in this practice. Thank you for making this practice a part of your day. The light, love, and teacher in me bows to that same light, love, and teacher in you. Namaste. All right. Thank you so much for making it onto the mat tonight.